All right, welcome everyone. Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Bungou Stray Dogs, Season 4, Episode 5. Edogawa,
Okay.
you done did it again.
Or has he? Or is he just pulling out all of the stuff that he could to make this guy squirm and squeal even though he has no evidence or idea?
Is he just making it up as he goes along? Maybe. But has that been what he's been doing this entire time throughout the show? Possibly.
Yes.
Right? So,
maybe.
How will this one go? Who knows?
Yeah.
I hope he has backup, but if he doesn't need it, that would be great. I would love to see the driver just decide, nope, I'm done with this, and just peace out.
Watch this actually be something where Edogawa is like, actually, see, by doing this, I'm not just getting you, I'm getting the organization that set you up as
there
well.
You
so
go.
I'm getting also the driver as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we have two captives, and we can pit them against each other.
You may have set a mask on a hook, but I set a mask of a mask on a hook, and I'm getting all of you with this one.
And this driver is going to be so sick of your shit that he will not hesitate, I think, to just throw you under the bus.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, or at least, throw the car under a bus.
Yeah.
Maybe by that point.
Or a very large boat in the ocean or something.
Maybe. But yeah, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Huh? Oh. That's terrifying.
What? Oh. Gross.
So all that was a display, a performance for this guy. Yeah, to make his perfect murder. Yeah.
Right. Oh. Meanwhile,
That's funny. That's funny. Pose.
quoth the Raven.
Evidence. When? What?
And they missed a page. Oh my god. Bruh.
Damn.
Adding the kun.
Yeah, that one's.
You're all three.
You know your worth exactly as a driver.
You think he needs one at this point?
I don't want to get my seat dirty. Incredible. What? Right. Yeah.
Like literally one of the oldest tricks in the book.
Yep. Whoa.
Oh. Diplomatic immunity.
Whoa. Damn. Oh, that's cruel.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I left something of mine in there. Might want to chuck it out the window. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Well, he's not.
But Poe is.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
その通り
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay.
Perfect.
さっきも言った通り必要なのは証拠だ。推測と疑惑を100万回重ねようと無意味。謎を解かない限り作中から出られない。だがこの作品は金田一殺しの現場。僕の話を全部聞いた後自首する。
Oh.
Ah, they're planning to kill you,
Perfect.
so you better come with us for your protection.
選べよ小溝。刺殺、毒殺、虐殺、撲殺、どれがいい？お前を殺す話だ。
なんだ。いや、でも本当の作品のネタ中で今月締め切りやばくて。
またそれか。
Yeah, he just
Damn.
doesn't know how it's gonna be done, yeah.
パズルが欲しいなら数式で。
Yeah.
君のミステリー嫌いは学生時代から
Fun, fun.
嫌いになったのはお前のせいだ。
The way that you write them, yeah. You're trying to subvert the genre by trying to pull something that's not been done before, but
学生時代から友人がいないのも納得で。
友人皆無は
yeah, the pot calling the kettle black, yeah.
この手で奴をくびり殺した。
Just admitting that they're both not friends of each other. Yeah.
貴様に撃てる手などもはや。
君は殺していない解決編の原稿では動機は怨恨とあった。金田一殺しは自作自演の狂言劇。
Okay.
つまり彼は自殺だ。バカバカしい真相。
Okay. Sure.
何者にも分類比較不能な究極のミステリー。それがこれ。現実に侵食するミステリーだ。
お前、その腹、そんな。
Damn.
Okay.
団地だ。もって1年と言われたよ。
So this is how I want to go out.
I want to be remembered.
唯一最大の鍵を除いて
その鍵とは。
You.
Yeah.
犯人
Yeah. I need someone to play the murderer. Wow. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. And because we're friends, you'll do this for me, won't you? Wow.
And you'll know how to do it.
その通りだ。見事ではないか探偵。私が奴を殺したのだ。
ならなぜこの原稿を隠した？ 原稿についた水滴のシミ、原稿が完成したばかりの逆順、つまり最終ページが一番上に置かれた状態でついた。そう考えると全ての筋が通る。
Ah. Okay. Hey, don't ruin my friend's legacy.
Yeah. You cried. Yeah. Yeah.
涙だ。被害者と犯人が共犯なら推理自体が不毛だ。
Right.
究極的なミステリーとすら呼べなくなる。
And because of his dedication to his friend, he will never actually say what the real situation is.
鑑識が調べれば涙であることは分かっても、誰の涙かまでは特定不可能だ。
Yeah, it's just water.
だが、この原稿の秘密を公表するだけで十分な。
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't need proof.
We don't know. And there's no reason to try and solve it. Yep.
Yep.
読者がそれを思った時点で推理に挑む価値は激減し、友の最後
Yeah,
の
and the book will
に変わる。
not have any interest or
any value,
waves made
yeah.
within the mystery space.
探偵者の誰も傷つけさせない。
Whoa.
So, you comply,
そのために記憶し取り込んだ。
and I'll give you what you want.
魔人そのもの。魂を侵食する魔人の
Right.
真術。
Oh.
手殺しを殺す。僕の新たなる武器だ。
ダメだ。
Yeah.
それだけはダメだ。公表だけは自首しよう。
Cool.
Wow.
What an about face from the previous episode, you know?
Yeah.
彼はフョードルからもらった死体を落としただけ。
Jeez.
推理作家以外殺したことがない。
Yeah.
Huh.
Maybe that could be something to lessen his sentence a little bit, you know? That he did an assisted suicide.
これは
Whoa.
企業の社員証？
そこに潜入中の特務課員が正体を暴かれる手前の危機だし、 行って助け
Wow.
僕は特務会員がどうなろうと知ったことじゃないが、君の異能力の強さを知れば3個の例で採用
Yeah.
約束したろ。困った時は仕事を紹介するって。
Damn.
虫くん、
Hmm.
君は僕を笑うだろうね。何を価値とし生きるのかを。
Nice.
There you go.
自分の決定を世界自体とすることが人間に許された最大の贅沢なのだから。事故か。
Oh, crap.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Looks like one of the people from the OP, maybe.
今一瞬何もないここから銃。
Well, Guns of Babylon. All right.
さてここで
Oh my god. What? Okay, our little hat guy from
私の名前はニコライ。正解。では次のクイズ。
God.
私に来たでしょ。
This is someone who really is the crazed killer.
では貴様はヒョードルと同じ。そう。我々は天人のごつい。この地に来た
That's a title.
リストにして。聞け。もうじき探偵社に大きな仕事が来るから絶対に受けるな。受ければ探偵社は滅ぶ。いいか。絶対に受ける。
All right.
Wow. Oh my god. So we
Okay.
got a full conclusion to this mystery and it ended in tragedy.
Yeah.
It was something where the murderer was basically hired to be the murderer for the author who was going to die anyway and wanted to
To leave
basically
a mystery novel that'll never be solved.
right to leave
Yeah.
a mystery novel that would never truly be solved because it blended into the real world
Yep.
and required in a lot of ways the ultimate detective who could look at this like a meta mystery.
Right.
But it's kind of funny how in a lot of ways this trying to seek out a mystery story that is like going to beat the reader is in a lot of ways one of the worst things about mystery novels is people that write
Oh,
mystery
sure.
novels not for the sake of making a good story but for making just the impossible puzzle
Right,
that you
because-
can't solve before the
Yeah.
author gets to just reveal it and dump it on you.
Exactly, because a good mystery, it's not about the fact that you can't figure it out. It's the fact that when it's revealed,
Yes.
when you figure it out, you're like, oh my
Oh.
God, how did I not see it?
Exactly. Right.
If it's just
about
the
proper foreshadowing.
right, if it's just the like, oh, how did the person die? An anvil fell on their head because a plane flew over.
Well,
you know,
they used poison, and if you didn't have college level chemistry
Right.
knowledge,
They-
then you would never figure this
they
out.
used a rubber band to fling the murder weapon away from themselves when they killed themselves, and
Right. That's something that specifically is the bane of a lot of mystery novelists.
Right.
Who end up making so many from their success that they end up chasing the ultimate mystery that,
Right.
yes, obviously this is something that is blown up to a grandiose degree, but I
yeah.
liked how this storyline itself was a commentary on those meta mystery stories by having itself be a meta mystery that then does get solved because of the very human desire of the author to be remembered in this way.
Right.
And thus, it wasn't that, this is something where the murderer hated the author so much because of him trying to constantly subvert things and build this mystery that would stump even him. It was that despite the fact that he was so annoying and insufferable, they were both the only friend they had to each other, and it was the only person that he could actually trust with this. Because in a lot of the ways of his insufferable nature, he alienated all the other people that could be close enough to him to maybe do this in a way that actually would be maybe even less of a murder kind of situation, but like, it's just sad.
And
It's just
so-
a lonely guy sitting in his room being like, yes, kill me. This is what I need to find contentment and happiness.
And it's also, well, okay, I was going to say, it's what a way to basically take all the ridiculousness of this dude's character as he's like, I am the cleaner, I'm, perfect criminal, all that stuff. And then it's like, oh, wait, no, because he did actually meet with Fyodor, so that part of him was legit. But, that's just
he was a killer. Like, he...
And that persona was not just something that he adopted for the sake of being method with the enactment of his friend's, final murder mystery.
Right, yeah. Edogawa brings up the idea that he probably has never killed anyone actually before this.
Because he's just cleaning up after people do the, the crime or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
But he did kill this guy. Like that is something that he did want to do in some way, even though he was mostly needing to lean into those sides of him that did get frustrated with this guy. But the only reason this guy was able to be someone that frustrated him so much was because of how close they were ultimately.
Yeah.
And so
how it often goes.
The tragedy of it is that in the moment of doing this, he's realizing, fuck, man, I don't really want to kill this guy.
Oh, yeah, no.
I don't really want this, but
that is a wild thing to ask and provide for someone else, right? Regardless of the circumstances that lead you there, right? He was dying and all this stuff, you gotta, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But still, when you're in the moment, it's like, what the fuck? I'm strangling my only friend.
Right. That's one, dark, but two, that's a next level thing of wait, is this loyalty? With a question mark? Because it's one thing to say, I would do anything for my best friend. Who's calling who to when there's a body that needs to be hidden?
Exactly.
I love the ethics.
It's my body. Hey, hang on.
Well, right. I love the ethics question, basically, of if the person that you're the closest with does something horrible, how do you respond to that? It starts a whole ethics question, basically, of the level of trust that a person really close to you confesses to doing something horrible. And then you have the question of how do you respond when that stuff basically comes up.
Right.
Here.
How much are your loyalties to society versus an individual, right?
It starts a whole paragraphs level of, discussion in that regard with regards to ethics. But the thing here of, oh, no, I will do this for you, but I'm not going to love doing it while I'm in the act of doing it.
Yeah, because of course not. Of course not.
Well, right. But the idea that up until this point, there are a lot of things about their friendship that wasn't great. They were their only friends. It doesn't mean that they just
were great
loved each other to some deep degree.
Yeah, it's we're all we've got.
Right, and thus in some ways you're literally choking out the last bit of humanity left in you. Person that you actually do have vulnerability.
Right, to say nothing about the idea that, assuming Edogawa's positing was correct, this is not just him killing his friend in a very brutal, up close way. It's also the first time he's killed anybody.
Yeah.
That's a rough first time. Not that you would ever want to be in a situation where you're okay, I've killed a bunch of people.
Well, murder,
But on top of that, it's
murder
your
is
only
murder.
friend.
It's not to get boring here, but murder is not a human thing, a natural human thing. It breaks something in you internally. A lot of people talk about if they've been in the military or something like that, when they end up having to kill somebody.
Right.
And it's just something clicked in a way that just I can't unclick.
Maybe the first one is self-defense, or maybe it's fuzzy on whether it's self-defense, but regardless, you're ending a life, and and then where does that go? And all of that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Right. You the only motivations for doing something self-destructive is duty and insanity. Well, there you are. You have the people that are murderers, and they're committed to jumping down the rabbit hole.
Well, this dude that brought out the handgun of Babylon and made some ass-class ramen out of the police officer. Dude. Yeah,
he sounded pretty insane.
He's indeed.
But to put it in the other standpoint with the soldier versus the best friend here, that's duty. That was basically what that was. I don't want him to just go out in this way. And
sure. Yeah. No, it's his dying request.
Right, and thus he's caught and broken between the insanity and the duty of it. And that's what's fun about this character that we also had killed immediately, basically.
Oh, yeah.
Within an episode, basically, of them getting introduced.
This was I really enjoyed this like two-parter as a way to bring us back to the present, deal with some of the consequences and fallout ramifications of the previous season, right? While also that being a way that we can get eased back into the present, right?
Right.
But then also having it be something where it's resolved quickly. We got the whole gamut of Bungo Stray Dogs kind of experience of tons of laughs, heartfelt moments, and then, oh shit, crazy person with a whack design comes in and
a crazy ability.
And oh hey, and
they're voiced by Dio as well, you know.
Right. Good catch on that. Yeah, okay. Now we are officially in the what I imagine is now the main plot line of season 4 of okay.
Right, because Dostoevsky is our master manipulator, person with ties to tons of powerful people, and then has a plan that is made possible due to the fact that they got captured. Right. And the person that could have revealed on some level why they did that just got cleaned up. And yet he gave a clue to Edogawa of something that had nothing to do with this Nikolai person coming in. It's the, hey, this is Dostoevsky's next step in the plan, and I need to tell you at the very least, don't do this. It's a trap.
Yep.
So now if you know it's a trap, this can create a fun setup for the rest of the story where you try to put a trap on the trap.
Oh yeah, it's like the equivalent of like a prophecy, but like, you know, it's the, okay, don't take the job. Is it because that job will have a rippling consequence that will be bad? Is it because Dostoevsky is specifically setting up this job? Is it because this job is one that is of such a sensitive nature that you will inherently be kind of blinded by the importance of it, and then you won't see the things that are happening in the meantime? You know, like there's all kinds of ways that it could go. And now we just have to, guess, as we wait for the mystery to be revealed.
Right. And what's really fun about this is that Nikolai's design, character, him being the one that ties in a herald of 5 angels or something, which there was the guy that was in the prequel arc that we just had here with Fukuzawa, end up being in the opening with 4 others all in brown cloaks and everything. So this could be something about their group, and that's why Akutagawa and Atsushi are fighting him.
All right.
So that's another thing.
I like it.
But the idea that this is something where Nikolai gave the murderer some time to also give the warning, that's something that Fyodor Dostoevsky could have been like, now what I've told him is actually only like half the picture. So I need him to get them to hyperfixate on a thing that's like, it is a trap, but it's not actually the...
And is that the thing that will make them move in a certain direction that is what you need them to do in order for it to work? Or is that just you taunting them a little bit where it's the, all right, cool, I want you to know that it's coming. That way you can scramble and scurry and be afraid before I defeat you, you know? Rather than just, if he has some master plan that'll just kill them all or whatever.
Yeah, and then having this season basically kick off a dangerous looming threat from something that is not directly Dostoevsky is also kind of fun, because if he's captured, he shouldn't be directly the problem. It should be he has a contingency plan, he has something or someone or some people that are the bigger problem for the foreseeable future.
He had some people that he was doing business with, and because you removed him from the picture, they're kind of pissed because, you know, like he was helping them in some important ways or whatever, and now they're exacting their revenge or whatever.
Yeah, I love the idea of also another villain squad. Season 2 brought about, in my opinion, one of the best villain squads, led by our star-spangled nut job. Like, I would love to have that come back, because in a lot of ways, the Port Mafia has kind of been
they're
kind of no
Zuko's-
longer they're kind of no longer that villain squad that I get excited about. I'm more like, you chuckle fucks. So cool, let's see which member we're gonna be having fun with. They're not really a squad anymore.
Even though the Port Mafia themselves are evil and stuff, and I'm sure there's all kinds of heinous things that they're doing off screen that we aren't privy to because...
I mean, with what little they have left.
Little they have left. But they effectively, in my mind, are kind of the Zuko Fire Nation ship. You know? It's just like, they're around and they'll do stuff, but also like, we know they'll also kind of maybe help us when, you know.
Because they have investment in the city, and that's been their thing. But for
Exactly.
now, having Dostoevsky's thing be like, oh, no, I am the one in between the factions. I am the broker of all that is evil. I am, like, the shadow within the shadow.
Wars
like,
are won by information, and I am the master of information.
Yeah. So that's just fun. That builds him up even more. I also love the idea that the ADA is going to get a job offer, meaning like there's going to be something that looks like you must act as the heroes to go save somebody or help somebody, and it's do not do that. That is going to be the instrument of your demise.
Well, and there's something...
And that means in some ways they can't avoid it, no matter what they do. Well, they have to help. But it's just how do they help? What do they commit to it?
Because it's a return to form of a lot of the earlier Bungou formula of, all right, we take on jobs and all that stuff, and we've got powers, but also like there's a mundaneness to that normally would be, oh, everything's fine, but because we've gotten the warning, now we'll be looking around every corner when there might not necessarily even be anything in the job itself that is a problem. But
we'll see. Dopo is going to be made free from this, so that's good. This was something that led to overall progress for our main crew and everything. So let's catch up with everybody now. But y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.